Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of E-Podcast where we're turning wounds into wisdom. How was your week? Umeshinda fiti? Mimi niko poa. Thank you so much for the love that you're showing E-Podcast. Manze, hizi handles zangu like on my personal handle ya Instagram vero._wamboi and then e._s_ish. Okay, podcast on Instagram. Nilijaribu kuchange hiyo jina kwa tu E-Podcast but sijui Instagram wakaniletea notifications sijui mingi. Bear with us. Hii tu ndio tuko nayo. You get. But we'll change in due time. Otherwise, how was your week? Thank you so much for the love that you're showing E-Podcast. This should be the last episode of 2023 kwa sababu mwaka imeisha, manze, let's just go for a break. We need a break. Lazima tunahitaji kunywa energy drink. Hii mwaka tumekimbia. Thank you so much for the love, for the subscribers, for the returning subscribers, for new viewers. Manze, thank you so much. I do not take it for granted, but I feel like we can do better before 31st December 2023. Manze, give me the numbers. You get, tell a friend to tell a friend. So again, on this last episode, due to public demand, nilitafuta tena Anthony. Thank you so much.
Yeah,
you're not even a guest now, so when you're resident.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
We're doing this thing.
Yeah, often but them mtakuwa mnaona hapa tu ni mpaka mzoe. Yeah. So today's episode, from the description, we are wrapping up 2023. So Tony, how have you been?
I've been good. Nashukuru Mungu. Hii mwaka yenyewe there's a lot but I'm really grateful to God. If there is something which I'm ending this year with, me just being grateful.
What are you grateful for?
But I'll try.
We have time. Kama tumewezana na 2023.
Yeah.
We have time to listen.
Very true. One thing I thank God because enye amekuwa tu mtrue. I'm faithful. Even the fact that si wenyewe tumefika hapa.
Yeah.
This time of the year. Tukianza mwaka mimi hata singeanza kupiga picha ti. By the time tunafika Christmas, it's almost Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
Kutukip tu hiyo time yote sustaining us throughout the whole year. That's one thing I'm really grateful to God. To protect the protection, the family, the friends, studies, by the way, and then a lot of things have been happening throughout the year, and I'm really grateful.
You do not take it for granted.
I don't take it for granted.
Okay. I don't know. Well, I'm also grateful, by the way. 2023 has been just a roller coaster of emotions, but tuko tu. Yeah.
And then maybe you'll realize maybe it's a growth, because pia vile ulianza 2023 ukievaluate, obviously you've made a step, and there's something which you have to thank God for.
And I feel like telling this to our viewers, kama if at all there's something that you feel like you want to start, imagine the fact that mwaka inaisha does not necessarily mean it's too late.
True.
Yeah, it's never too late. Kama ni busy bado unataka kuanza, imagine we anza tu. Kama ni shule unataka kurudi, we apply for the January intake. If it's that child that you want to have, wewe pata huyo mtu hii. If it's that job, we continue applying. You get.
True. Don't limit yourself.
Do not limit yourself. The fact that mwaka imeisha does not mean the fact that you wanted to start that business and maybe you started alafu ikafail does not mean that you sasa your year has been a fail.
Yeah,
no,
true.
No, yeah.
The end of 2023, it's not the end of life.
Yeah, true. Yeah. Plus you learned, you overcame some things, you grew stronger, you celebrated your birthday.
Yeah.
And if you're yet to celebrate before December 31st, manze, happy birthday in advance. But yeah. So again, Aki, the mantra of this pod is like we have a set of questions, so I answer, you answer, but any of us can read.
Yeah, just like last time.
Yeah, like the other episode.
Yeah.
So number one, what has stood up for you in 2023?
In 2023, I think this year imenifunza a lot, and one of the things ni opportunity yenye God alinipea, especially when nilikuwa during the mid of the year. So I remember when we were beginning the year, something was just getting into my mind, na ilikuwa restoration. That was the message which I was receiving from God. Restoration.
How do you receive these messages?
it was just ringing in my mind, by the way.
Okay.
Moyo ile, like every time you just feel like the word restoration is just there. And I felt like now I really need to claim it, because why should it be ringing in my mind now? I'm not nini, si ati ni kitu yenye imekuwa before. And I remember I was praying to God and I was like, Lord, if there's anything I've been praying for na bado, if there's something I lost, it's coming back again this year. So one of the things ili come out very outstanding in kuwa the fact that during the mid of the year there was something I was applying to teach in a certain school, and it was so hard. It wasn't going to be that easy, especially kufunza in that school, especially to get an opportunity to teach in that school. But I don't know how God did it, but I found myself in the
teaching there.
Yeah, teaching there, and it was for me it was like, wow, this was a prayer. And then even in between nika realize God, like nikama alikuwa prepare everything for me just to be there. So yeah. And you?
What stood up for me? The fact that I had to get back into podcasting. I think this is my highlight of 2023.
Yeah. But it's actually good. It's actually
the
good.
fact that I started it 3 years ago, and then I took a break.
Yeah.
And then now coming back, let me tell you one thing. I had to summon myself, I had to summon courage. Like, Veronica, you can do this. You have what it takes to do this. And the fact that the day that I released my first episode, I was like, you know what? This is it. Mimi mwaka yangu imeishia hapo.
True. But then it's all about doing it.
Yeah.
It's all about doing it.
Take that step.
If you want something to do and you feel like maybe you are the one, barrier, you are your own barrier.
And I remember the third episode, in fact, I talked about, and if you have not watched it, I'll link it in the description before. I said what you want is on the other side of fear. So whatever I want right now is on the other side of fear. So the desires and the plans that I have for myself is on the other side of fear that I was able to overcome by coming back into podcasting. Well, I know I may not be in somebody's level, kwa sababu of course mtu ananicompare mimi na watu wengine, but we'll get there in God's time. But if this is where God has allowed me to be in this particular point, I really enjoy it, and it's standing up for me.
Yeah, and I think also, as we are also talking about maybe an outstanding thing yenye imeku happening, in fact maybe you might be in the prison of maybe comparing yourself. You know, when you compare yourself too much, you'll even lose it. You won't see it in a way, but once ukisha realize you have your own blessings na God amekupatia vitu zenye you need, you'll start to see them.
Yeah, because I remember kuna time I'd even posted this on my podcast, on my WhatsApp status. I was looking at other people's podcast on ikona 60, you remember? Ikona 60 views. Or I post the other day, but ikona 60 views. Sijui watu kona 600 60,000 subscribers, 100,000 subscribers. I'm just there, and I remember that time I had 40 subscribers, and then at that time my viewership was 30 views after 7 days. I was like, oh my goodness, hapa ndio nataka kukua, but hapa ndio niko, and I'm so grateful, manze. I used to even to cry, by the way, but I got to a point I was like, you know what, I cannot compare my chapter 1, I cannot even compare my cover page to somebody else's chapter 1, honestly.
And by the way, that's very true. Just focus on your own goals. Don't compare yourself. Kila mtu kwa time yake.
Number 2.
To the next question. Have you had any life-changing moment this 2023? And if so, what was it?
Have you had any life-changing?
I think I'll link it maybe to question 1. They are almost the same. I think that was the main iliniopenea opportunities mingi sana, and linking it up to what maybe tulikuwa tumesema hapo juu before. Vile nilienda huko, I was like, the first instance I realized it wasn't meeting my expectation.
You had expectation.
I had a certain expectation, and it's life. Maybe if I come kuna vile tu maybe unakuanga tu with your own picture, and then reality inakuambia relax. This is how it is. So the expectations zilikuwa kidogo. I was feeling like I need to complain, but then God was telling me, don't complain. In fact, there's no need for you complaining. And then after to realize now I'll not even be complaining, I'll be taking the things very positively. I started accepting the place, and immediately after finishing my duration hapo, everything, yani like God aliniopenia nje ingine.
You're not
sikukuwa na expect. Na all of them zilikuwa based on the foundation I had gone to that place before.
Okay.
So you see, so sometimes I think like the God will always provide you with things that you need maybe to accomplish a task.
You need.
Yeah.
Let me see the question so that I can be able to answer. Have you had any life-changing moment this year? A moment that's a life-changing moment.
For you.
I don't even know whether I have had any life-changing moment.
It calls for a reflection.
Yeah. Have I really had a life-changing moment? Not, I don't know. I don't think so. But not a particular moment, but moments. Yeah. Like attending my friend's graduation.
Yeah.
And then the fact that I even got a chance to MC in a friend's baby shower. Bro, like I just see like my friends like, soaring high in life.
Yeah.
It gives me satisfaction. Yeah. 2023 marafiki wangu wamegraduate, sasa mwenye mpaka tuko nasoma na wao high school akina Karen, you get akina Ima pia she had a graduation, awesome. And then watu akapata watu hii. I think those small moments ndio zinafanya kwa like, you know what, this life is worth living.
Very true. And then also when you tend to appreciate the zile achievements za watu wengine pia in a way, zinakujenga, you'll also feel satisfied.
True. And I feel like, when Akina Emma were here, Emma and Virgil, we talked about friendships. If you ever feel like jealous of your friends, like unaona friends wako like waki excel tu alafu uko tu hapo. And then we said it does not come out as a jealousy per se, but it comes out as motivation.
Yeah.
So the fact that you're just seeing your friends, I'm seeing my friends graduate, having children the right way, manze, it's so satisfying.
Yeah,
honestly.
True.
Yeah.
And then pia, even in friendship, as our human nature vile tunakuanga, we can be jealousy. It's almost part of us. Because maybe out of ile like who compare, you'll feel like maybe this person is doing good than you. But the jealousy itself, even if you read maybe from the Bible, kuna mahali penye Paul anasemanga he's jealous of the wale wenye alikuwa na hudumia. But for him, he was saying it was like a godly jealousy.
Yeah.
Like you are seeing the other person vile umesema, it's a motivation for you. Si ati ile like
because you already know their story.
Yeah, you already know their story. Siku zile za Verome graduate na mi bado. That's so bad. But I should take it like a positively like Verome graduate, that's so awesome.
Yeah.
Na pia inamopenia more opportunities. Mpaka ya kigrow pia mimi nimegrow.
And one thing about friends who like succeed in life is that hakuna mtu atakuwa burden. Yeah. Very true.
Yeah, that's a nice one. Then to the third question, what old trend did you participate in this year? What old trend did you participate in this year?
What did you participate in?
Old trend. I think I don't know if wearing ragged it's old trend. For me, I feel like for me it's something which I didn't do.
But they to me it's so concept, guys. Like ragged.
So there was a time, so this year at least nimerudia ragged kidogo to just only one pair.
I mean, I think it's not an old trend, but I think social media trend, zile TikTok challenges that I was able to do. Zile mpaka zenye sijui text your boyfriend certain lyrics, ex-boyfriend, alafu uone Kenya atajibu. Yeah. Aki mimi nilifanya hizo vitu zote mpaka nasikia tu vizuri. Yeah.
Then I think I really missed a lot.
Kwa nini?
Me imagine it never even captured my attention actually.
Mimi hakuna kitu sifanyangi.
What's something you've done that you didn't expect to do at this age? Ni umefanya hii mwaka yenye at your age, ni una feel umefanya it's beyond your age.
Beyond my age. I think I told you this before we started recording. I feel like I'm so bold.
Wow.
I feel like I'm so Let me tell you one thing about me. Aki mimi niko so bold. I feel like iki here yangu sometimes inafai kwa mtu mwenye ako 27, 28, 29, 30. But I feel like I'm too young to be this bold, but at the same time I feel like I thank God I'm this bold at my age because I already know what I want with my life, you get. So by the time you're coming here sijui to manipulate me, niko like, bro, I already have like my life figured out. Well, I already know what I want. Tuweke God kando kidogo too. I already know what I want. Yeah.
And that's a very plus.
And
That's
I feel
a
like
very plus.
like
That's a
this year
positive.
2023 has made me like have like adult decisions. You
Mhm.
get even to the extent of right now, in as much as I have a podcast, I could decide not to talk about some other topics, and I could decide to choose topics and zitanifanya ni trend within 2 days.
Yeah.
But I'm like, you know what? See must.
Yeah, so and that's a sign of maturity.
Yeah.
That's a sign of maturity. For me, hey, this one it's a very reflective question, and I think pia wewe penye uko nafa unajiuliza hii swali.
Comments down below.
Hey, ina ni ngumu, si rahisi. But I'd also say I also feel the same, like kuna responsibilities zenye nimekuwa nazo even from home, from the church penye huwa na serve. I serve at a church in Holy Cross, Dandora. So wasewadi
subscribing.
So I feel like nimekuwa na responsibilities zingine zenye maybe ningekuwa nazo maybe like 2 years ago, ama I feel like ningezipata huko mbele, but ziko tu hapa. I'm dealing with them, but I thank God because through His graces I've been able to maneuver and also to progress. Yeah. I think that's well answered.
Yeah.
So we can move on to the next one. This one maybe will be the one as
Number?
We are in question 4.
We have answered that one. Okay. If you are keeping a list of all the fun things you have done so far in your life, which 3 things would you put at the very top of the list?
That's an interesting one, huh? If you are keeping a list
of all the fun things you have done so far in your life, which 3 things would you put at the very top of the list?
In my life, this year.
This year.
This year, yeah.
Okay, we could have 3 in your life and 3 for this year.
Let me start with this here. I think I've been able to travel. Travel kidogo this year. So that's something which I considered it to be very fun. Then another thing niliweza kudance. Nilidance TikTok challenge.
Nani?
I don't know. I can't remember, but yes, I really tried to dance. I know I'm hapo kwa kudance.
Mimi nataka kuona hiyo video.
Kuna vile coordination na dance, lakini nikana dance kimoyo, but I tried it. It's something which yenye mimi wale wa club tu kidogo. I really considered, but it was so fun. It was so fun. Doing that, it was so fun. Then another thing nini I think nilicheza futa for a very long time. Nimekawia sana bila kwenda kwa uwanja kucheza football, so it was really interesting. So I consider it to be one of the best thing zenye nimefanya mwaka, zenye nimerudia, which I was not doing before.
May think nakumbuka hiyo Sunday Nyakinema walikuja hapa tuka record. The next Sunday there was a function yenye ilikuwa ina happen ya Talanta Hela. And then I went for that function, and apparently, guys, I'm Catholic. So that day the gospel was talking about talents. Unakumbuka the story of the talents and all that. And apparently it was the event was called Youth for Christ Got Talent.
I remember,
And I told myself I have to do away with fear. Like I cannot be telling people msikuwa mnaogopa, lakini mimi sasa ndio wa kwanza, mimi ndio nimebeba uoga. Sasa mimi ndio nimebeba uoga yenye wanaacha. Na get. Na I'm a makeup artist, guys. I'm a makeup artist. So hiyo time nikasema I have like let me just try. Unajua vile unaenda event unapata kuna booth ya makeup, kuna stand ya nini. Nikasema let me just try ni bebe like makeup, niende nikafanyia watu hizo makeups na niuse beauty products and all that. So long story short, nikabeba box yangu yote ya makeup. And guys, if kama unajua vitu za makeup ni mzito guy, aki nilichoka, but nikabeba tu nikafika kwa mass. And I remember the priest was celebrating that mass, akasema the fact that you know the story of the talents, kuna moja alipata 5 talents akaamua kuutilize 3-1 and so on. Alafu akasema God gave people those talents because he knew risk exists rather. He said the fact that we alipatia 5 talents akaamua kurisk na akaprosper nayo, ba mwingine na akajaribu tu kubari. So the priest said say wewe uko tu hapa, you do not even know. Like today's readings na talk about talent, and apparently again today ni Youth for Christ Got Talent. And you know one thing about Catholicism, we do not choose our readings zinakwanga already zimesha choosiwa. So akasema God knew ini talent day, and no wonder we have like these readings za talents. So akasema whatever you have, that talent that you have, imagine just risk it.
True.
So and let me tell you one thing, guys, that was ever my first time kubeba like my makeup box niende nijaribu mahali. Like I set up a makeup booth. I overcome the fear of meeting people and people inquiring about my business. You get one thing, aki, it was not an easy thing. Imagine kwa sababu watu wameendapo kujibamba lakini mimi nimeendapo biashara. Juu sasa niko like in as much as ilikuwa ina happen like kwa hall, mimi niko nje ya hall, so hakuna kitu nasikia, hakuna kitu na participate juu. I'm looking forward to like meeting people, watu wakuje ni wapake makeup, I earn and all that. And that Saturday I was like, before I slept lakini nilikuwa like, hey God nisaidie tu nipate clients. Unajua tu hizo maombi zetu tunaombango before fanye kitu. So that Sunday, fortunately or unfortunately, I did not have any clients. But I did my makeup, of course. Alafu watoto wakakuja hapo, I think walikuwa na perform. Walikuwa na perform huko hiyo Youth Got Talent stuff. Wakakuja hapo wakaanza kusema, vitu zako zinakaa poa nini hata sisi tunataka kukamrembo kama wewe. Nikafanya makeup yao. Imagine nikafanya watoto like eyebrows, alafu nikawapaka glitters and they were looking so beautiful. You get? Alafu tena the satisfaction of me seeing those children perform. Imagine like mimi hata sikuanga najua anakuja kuperform. Mimi nikuanga nafikiria umekuja maybe ku attend, umeleta sibling wako ama juu kuna function umekuja tu. But mimi sikuanga na expect like it's such a big group. Wakaenda kwa mbele wakaperform and they won. Imagine they won like the kids section category. Hiyo watoto au ndio watoto walishinda. And it was so satisfying such that when I got home that evening, nilikuanga nakaa hivi na reflect how my day was. Alafu your joy and the smiles of the children wakiwa like, Kai, asanti kwa kutufanyia tukae hivi smart, asanti. It was so satisfying and I felt so happy. You get, in as much as I did not have the class that I wanted, the fact that at least Nili put a smile on a child's face, that took my day.
And which reminds us of more of giving back. You know, as much as we are doing our own businesses, as much as we are doing our stuff, I think God maybe wanted to remind you like...
Trumbaka nikasema, God does not give you what you need. I mean, God does not give you what you want. He gives you what you need. Maybe at that time, I just wanted money. But God told you, God was saying like, whatever you need is not money. Whatever you need is happiness. Man, I felt so happy. I even called my mom Johnny. Mamangu ako miles away. Mpaka nikamwambia nilifanya watoto makeup and they were so happy and I'm feeling so happy. Imagine nilifanya watoto ya makeup nikasema mimi nimekuja hapa kujitesa na hizi stories zote za makeup na watu na have fun. Nikafunga hiyo makeup box yangu nikaistore mahali nikaacha siku ijipe. And I was so happy. That's and the fact that nilijaribu kwenda nayo makeup nikaset makeup booth and people were asking. Juu kuna mtoto mwingine alikuwa I was charging 500 without lashes and 800 with lashes. Mtoto mwingine akaniambia, "Wow, una charge 800 na mimi niko na 20 bob pekee." Bro, mpaka nikawafanyia tu wote free and nilifeel vizuri sana mpaka nikasema next time if at all there is such an event again, I'll carry my makeup box na niende nijiput out there. I have to overcome that fear.
Sure. That's a good one,
So in fact that really like it has answered my 3 things.
Okay, I think so we can go to number 6. So number 6 inasema, in what types of situation did you feel out of place? Wow.
You want me to start?
Yeah.
2023. Situations that I feel out of place. The fact that I saw like my friends losing their loved ones, and the fact that I cannot relate losing a close loved one. Like wako tu hapo wanamon, alafu mimi niko hapo niko like I don't even know what to tell them. Honestly, mimi nili feel out of place, but you just have to be there for them.
True. I think on my end, I don't think there is any scenario yenye nimefeel niko out of place as such. I don't think so.
Good for you, man.
I don't think so. So maybe you can go
again. I feel like out of place being in this country. Mimi nasikia kama sasa mimi like mimi niko tu things are bloody expensive. But the fact that una option, I feel out of place. Plus unajua nikienda church na unanga watu wananunua magari wengine. I think I was telling you this before we started recording. Unapata mtu wako na gari latest model mpaka ina number plate. Alafu ukisikia ati analipia kwanza kuitumia hivyo bila number plate uko like niko kwani mimi niko wapi? Kwani Yeah.
I feel also that
I feel out of place, guys.
I'd tend
Yeah.
to feel like that. Okay, maybe tunaweza enda the next
And I
one.
feel like again, sitting with people who have already figured out what they want to do with their lives makes you feel out of place.
Yeah.
Especially kama mtu already ako na job, amefigure out Kenya anataka kufanya na career yake, maybe amesettle kwa marriage, you get kwa sababu saa my age right now ni yenye tunaambiwangwa, hizi sasa ni nyakati za kutoka kwa soko. Soko like every time that conversation in a pop up, in as much as tuko na history zote za women empowerment, sincerely speaking, you will feel out of place.
Very true. I agree with you. I agree with you. Yeah. So we can move on to the next one. Okay. So complete the sentence. Hey, are you ready?
Yeah. Niko ready.
So I wish I had an opportunity to
travel the world, guys. I wish I had an opportunity to travel to Dubai. Yeah. Plus not Dubai, Portugal.
Yeah. Reason what
Juu ya World Youth Day.
Wow. Maybe unaweza to explain.
Hey bro, World Youth Day. Sasa mimi sijui ku explain lakini acha nijaribu. World Youth Day ilikuwa ngapi kwanza? Ilikuwa Portugal. Hiyo place ilikuwa inaitwaje? Lisbon, whatever. Potato. World Youth Day ni is it a camp like for a week? Yeah, youths all over the world wanapatana tu for World Youth Day, and then they have prayers, mass, people mingle, you meet your loved ones. Yeah, you might even meet your life partner. you recognize, like you get a hold of your vocation, what you want to do with your life from different countries all over the world. Na this year ilikuwa Lisbon, Portugal. And honestly, I just wish I had attended that one. I wish I had an opportunity. Yeah, I think hata kwa WhatsApp status yangu the whole of that week nilikuwa tu naika tu highlights what is happening in Portugal. Mimi niko tu hapa Kenya tunapandishwa mafuta like right, left and center.
But don't worry, there's still time. There's still time. I think I'd also say the same, because for me this year was like I always pray to God at least nipate opportunity maybe to go outside, and I think I had an opportunity to go outside the country. To a country.
I feel out of place. To answer the question before that, no, I feel out of place.
I traveled to a neighboring country, Uganda. It was a certain function in our church. So I had that opportunity to go to represent the other youths in our parish. So I really felt it was really interesting meeting those people, seeing their different, how they live, and then we went to that place. Tukapelekwa kwa hotel, and then we were just told you are free to mingle. You're free to mingle. So tulikuwa tunaenda huko, we just had a walk huko in Kampala. It was actually nice. Kuna
mimi mingine niliona, I think I saw it on Instagram ama Facebook, I cannot remember. Nasema may your passport get stamped in all your favorite countries. Man 2024. Please, may my passport get stamped in.
True.
Yeah, in Portugal. Dubai.
I'll also be praying for you.
Untumie kakiru.
Yeah.
Ukisikia nenda nje untumie pocket money.
In fact, you're the one who is supposed to be, I don't know, unajua ukienda majuu tunajua umetoka kwa block
gani unaenda kutafuta wapi?
That's the assumption. That's the assumption
people have
now. Yeah. But things outside there pia si rahisi hivyo sana vile tunadhani.
Si rahisi.
It's not that easy.
Kwanza niko na rafiki yangu wako Qatar, anafanya kazi from Monday to Monday.
Wow. By the way, when you go outside there, unajua the cost of living it's high. So you'll have to maybe work.
Plus uko baridi. Would you like to live in another country?
Yeah.
Like uhame Kenya for good?
Nope.
That no. In as much as tukapata na rent vile vitu ni expensive, I think heri tu unajua tunaambia bread at home tastes better. So heri tu nikange Kenya ni kwetu na visit uko different parts, but I'd rather stay in Kenya. Kenya is cool.
I mean, the same. I don't.
But I'm not limiting life partners. Why? If you're watching this from America, I don't mind.
Uko soko. Okay, that's a nice one. Okay, then I think you're the one to lead us in the next question. Question 8.
8.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm grateful for.
Yeah, I'm grateful for very many things. First of all, I'm grateful for the gift of life. That's very outstanding. And the fact that we are finishing this year. Manze, we cannot take it for granted. God amekuwa mtrue. Kumekuwa na vitu mingi throughout the year. who thought that tutafika hapa this
Hakuna.
yeah, by the way, that's something I'm really grateful
For
yeah.
I'm also grateful for life, and I'm so grateful for my 100 plus subscribers. I wish I could hug the 100 of you in 100 different styles, man. Thank you so much. I'm grateful for you. Yani tu mnanifungia tu mwaka vizuri. Thank you so much, guys. Yeah.
Yeah. Kuna ingine uko grateful ama?
I'm grateful for life, the fact that I'm healthy. Yeah, you like I'm living to see another day. Me, I don't take it for granted. Despite how things are expensive, nugget.
Yeah.
Me too niko grateful.
True.
Yeah.
True. And you know, I was reading somewhere, I was like, the book was saying that hakuna mtu mwenye ana kitu ya kushukuru.
Kila mtu
you have something to be grateful for.
There is always something to be grateful for. I'm even grateful for the fact that in as much as Kenya, maybe this is not the leadership that we all expected, but the fact that we're just peaceful. Man, kumekuwa tu na a lot of wars in 2023, against 2022, people are dying, floods, unajua, landslides, na sisi tu tuko hapa by the some of us are living tangu tuzaliwa tu hatujasikia mlio wa risasi. Man, that one we do not take it for granted.
Sometimes we tend to complain.
I'm so grateful for that. Even for the friends that I made like in 2023. Do I have any? I think I made friends. My online friends, my followers.
Friends this year. And I'm also grateful for them because I hope you are going impactful.
Okay. I'm sorry for.
Wow.
I'm sorry for all the people that I have hurt, knowingly or unknowingly.
I think I'd also say the same. But I'm also sorry for the fact that maybe kuna opportunities zenye pia nilizimiss, maybe knowingly. Maybe knowingly because
out of ignorance.
Out of ignorance kwanza sana. Laziness. Unapata maybe God amenipatia opportunity ama maybe amekupa opportunity, then unaacha tu slide na then at the end of the day you're like, hey, yenyewe hapa yenyewe nilimiss.
Yeah, true. I'm even sorry for the fact that last time I did not upload a video. Man, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. Thank you. Yeah, thank you.
On behalf of the other subscribers.
Okay. Read the last one.
Yeah, then to the last question.
Of 2023.
Of 2023, yeah. A letter to 2023 and a short notice to 2024.
Wow.
So a letter to 2023 and a short notice to... So the letter should be lengthy.
You can just
should be lengthy, then the other one should be just...
A notice.
Yeah. Tuanze na wewe.
Mimi, a letter. Dear 2023, I'm grateful that we met. You came my way and you found me and I found you. Thank you for the smiles. Thank you for the tears, the laughter, the love. Thank you for making me find myself. Thank you for making me turn a year older. I do not take it for granted. I'm grateful for everything that you threw. 2024, I'm coming. May God go before us.
Mimi, 2023. I'm also grateful for the growth, especially for the growth and pia for the restoration. Vile tu nilikuwa nimekushow mwaka ikianza, I was just feeling like I was claiming that, and I believe kila mtu God anaweza kuongelesha, na maybe even as you start the year, God can just give you a theme. If you are careful enough, you listen to what maybe God anakuambia. God always speaks. So I'm grateful for the very many opportunities zenye nimepata. I interacted with very many people. I interacted with very many students, very many friends. So basically the growth itself, I'm really, really grateful. Then to 2024, I know it's more blessings because God himself to promise. He has very many things in store for us. So I believe it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good, and more positive.
Positive vibes. 2024 positive vibes.
Yeah, and then when you move to 2024, positivity too.
Positivity.
Positivity too.
And then what is yours will find you.
You don't have to rush.
Your calling will call you, by the way.
You don't have to rush.
Your calling will call you. You do not need to force.
Even the fact that maybe your friends are doing good, maybe your age mates wanafanya nini, wanaendelea poa, doesn't mean that you just have to compete. Just go your own pace, do your own things at your own time. be good. Kama vile be good. Yeah.
Yeah, the fact that you're blooming late does not mean you will not bloom.
Yeah. And also be someone who can be trusted, someone who can be. Unaona zile vitu zetu tunaimpozia watu kama vile tulisema next time.
The last episode.
Yeah, just try to be that person. Try to be that person because I believe kama kila mtu anaweza focus on yourself, you work on yourself. Like Vesh, you know your shortcomings, you know your faults.
I know my shortcomings.
If you decide to intentionally work on them, imagine you'll be just, even in your interaction with other people, it will be good.
Yeah. And I feel like before I wrap up with 2023, let me mention a few businesses. First of all, you have crochet. If you're in need of a crochet top, like the one that we had worn in the previous episode, the one that we had done, your friendships. If you have not watched that video, I'll link it in the description bar. If at all you're in need of a crochet top, please reach out to Akina Ima and Virgil. Yeah. Okay. And if at all you have a small business, I'm a big business, let us work together. I do that absolutely for free. You get 2024 to growth, to success, to financial freedom. Let's work together for free. Yeah. Just send me an email, or DM me on my WhatsApp, Instagram, vero._wamboi or a-podcast on Instagram. I'll do that for you absolutely for free. I also design posters in shorts. Content creation, digital marketing, social media. If at all you want like your social media to be handled, I'll do that for you at a fee, of course. But when it comes to marketing your business on my pod or my WhatsApp, I'll do that for free. Yeah. Parting shot.
Parting shot ni 2023. I know maybe 2023 inaweza kuwa maybe imekuwa na ups and downs for someone maybe who's watching. But just try to be positive. Try to be positive. Focus on growth. Focus on your relationship with God, your relationship with people, and then it will be good. And also for 2024, be positive. Yeah.
Be positive.
Yeah, be positive.
So my parting shot for 2023 is, I'll tell you, okay, church girls all the way. Kidogo too wrong. I say this a lot, like there's a future for you, you get. First of all, there's a future for you and your hope will not be cut off. And finally, to 2023/2024, and hope does not disappoint.
True.
For the love of God has been poured out into our hearts through the Holy Spirit that has been given to us. So do not lose hope, manzi. The fact that 2023 Naisha, you did not accomplish anything, that does not mean that there is no future for you. There is a future for you and your hope will not be cut off. And hope does not disappoint. So in case you do not see me, I have like other videos you can watch and listen. Tell a friend to tell a friend. And until 2024, have yourselves a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And remember, this life is for living. OCGs, tuwe na stress. Yeah. Until then, kwaheri.